Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Today we're talking to the ladies
Hey,
from GirlTrek. Hey, Trina B and Shawn Simmons.
Hello, hello,
hey.
hello.
Who's in the house? Who's in the house?
Girl,
GirlTrek's in the house. You
You
know.
know. Hey, everybody.
is that how y'all do? Is that how y'all roll up in places?
Yes,
Yes,
yes. You say,
yes, we
who's
make
in the
it
house?
known.
Who's in the house? GirlTrek's in the house. You know. And so, yeah.
I feel indoctrinated.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. So we got a couple other ladies who are going to be joining us, but I wanted to get you in. First of all, you look amazing in that beautiful blue.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you.
So for people who don't know what GirlTrek is, let's just start real quick. What is GirlTrek and who are the two of you? I know you're one of the founders or you're leading this space. Talk to us about what is GirlTrek and why people should want to be involved.
Absolutely. So GirlTrek is the largest nationwide movement for Black women. So we are 1 million strong nationwide. We're actually now international. And so we are everywhere. The way you can identify a girl tracker is we wear our superhero blue. And so if you see any sis wearing a superhero blue, you know that you're part of the sisterhood. And so yeah, we walk for 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day recommended, doctor recommended at least 5 times a week. That's the mission. Black women are dying of preventable heart diseases. And so by forming a habit of walking, you can now turn that around. On Saturdays, we get together as a sisterhood at a neighborhood near you. Anybody can start a GirlTrek neighborhood walk. The ideal is that you are connected with sisters within your own neighborhood. And on Saturdays, you walk your trails and you wear your superhero blue, and that's how you find your sisters. So I'm Timeless Trina B, and I've been with GirlTrek since 2016. And I'm out here moving and grooving. I love walking. I love being outdoors. I love being in nature.
So Tracy, you're muted. So I'm assuming
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
So Trina B, where would they find you if someone was trying to find you, Trina B? Where do you walk?
Yeah. So I'm what you call a floater. So you can
Ooh.
find me. I pop up anywhere. I love supporting other neighborhood walks. So I pop up wherever I'm at, wherever I'm running an errand. I'll pop up at the nearest nearby trail. I use the app on my phone. It's called All Trails, and you can search and look up nearby sources to where you could go walk. So I like to pop up anywhere. And on Saturdays, you can generally find me supporting my sisters either at the Seattle Seward Park or at Renton, the Cedar River Trail.
I love it. Now, Miss Shawn Simmons, I had you on the show recently, and I was just so proud of your accomplishment of walking every day for 365 days. Congratulations again. That's huge.
Thanks.
Huge. So what would you say to someone who was beginning this idea of starting to walk 30 minutes per day for at least 5 days a week if they haven't walked at all? Somebody like me who trying to get it together.
Tracy, let me just say before I answer that I love that GirlTrek is the biggest sisterhood where you don't have to pledge and do any initiation. All you need to do is get out there and participate with other sisters. And that's what I love about being a part of such a vast organization that has us as the focus without hurdles and bars to enter into sisterhood. And so for anybody, Tracy, it just takes small steps. Even if you're in your house, you know, I've been a self-care, wellness, fitness person my entire life. And just even coaching and helping people understand that even inside of wherever you live, you can be moving. So if you're not confident yet to get outside and do 30 plus minutes, I walk more than 30 minutes a day now, but get inside your house, walk up and down stairs if you have them, go outside and walk up and down your street just to start off. Don't be intimidated that we walk miles or that many minutes. Just build up incrementally. You can take one step at a time, and phone, take your little handheld timer, whatever you want to do. Start with 5 minutes, walk your block, walk your neighborhood, street, just simple things. You don't have to be in shape, you build up. So that's what I just say, just do small things. And even the most simplest of things, if you're sitting in your house just watching TV, get up every commercial and walk and move, shake your body, get your body used to moving. Because the basic things, I have a course that I teach, Basics for a Healthy Body Blueprint. You have to just be active, and you start where you are. As a former fitness instructor as well, you start where you are, you listen to your body, and you just build up.
I love it. I love it. Now, the thing that got me super excited is that you guys, you ladies are a sisterhood. I mean, you celebrate each other. You go where each other needs to be. You got Angie joining us now as well. As Angie's joining, Trina, tell us a little bit about there was some reference to Harriet Tubman. Can you tell us about Harriet Tubman and how she relates to what GirlTrek is doing?
Absolutely. So the GirlTrek season runs from March to November. So we are seasonal, and we kick it off with Harriet's birthday. So yes. What we are doing this year is it's her 200th birthday. We are walking 2.2 miles from wherever you are, virtually from wherever you are, from your front yard, from your neighborhood. We want you to walk 2.2 miles in her honor on March 10th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I think that's maybe 6 for us here, PST. It's an early rise, an intentional early rise, because GirlTrek co-founders Vanessa and Morgan will be going live. They are doing a Black History Boot Camp where they will be hosting a conversation. It's a whole Harriet ancestral vibe with her tribe. Like, it's a whole thing coming from West Africa that day. So they are putting it down. If you have not joined Black History Boot Camp, you can find that on girltrek.org. Black History Boot Camp is where they take our modern day sheroes and basically give us the facts and the real deal behind the scenes of the work that they did to inspire us to continue on what we do. So we walk in Harriet's footsteps, long story short. And so we are kicking off the next GirlTrek season, and we are excited to walk, and we want everybody to join us from wherever they are.
I am so excited. Count me in. I cannot wait to share this. So the National Black MBA Association, we have this initiative focused on wellness as well. So we're going to be living our best, most successful, most powerful year yet. And that's going to include a partnership with GirlTrek. So we're about to do it. So is anybody walking on the east side? I know you have to leave, Trina. What time do you have to leave? How much time do I have with you? 5 more minutes. Okay. So anything else you want to share before I go to Miss Angie Mosley, who's representing?
Hey.
GirlTrek in the house.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have you mute Angie till you finish your conversation. We're gonna give 5 more minutes with Miss Trina. Trina, what you got to say before you leave?
Yeah, I just want to shout out the other ladies of GirlTrek. Shawn for doing what she does, holding down Renton. If you have ever came to a GirlTrek walk, it is the best. We start off with a talk before the walk where we share what we're the trail we're walking and what we're doing that day. We walk, we listen to music. At the end of the walk, we do a cool down. I love when Shawn's at a walk because I put her on the spot every time to do our circle time. Everybody gathers in the circle and breathe in and breathe out and kind of, hone in on the moment. So Superhero Saturday, you definitely want to check us out. March 12th, you can find us at Seward Park at 9 a.m. And you can also find the Renton ladies at Renton Cedar River Trail at 9 a.m. They meet at the Renton Stadium. And so you got 2 walks right now, but we encourage more walks to happen in your nearby neighborhood. The East Side is welcome. I just moved from the East Side. So there's a few ladies out there waiting for the East Side to get popping. So
well, neighborhood walks neighborhood walks is where you can find us March 12th in a neighborhood near you. So I thank you for your time, Tracy. I thank you for giving us a shout out. And I thank you,
Angie for getting on the line, and Shawn. Love you guys.
Bye. Thank you so much
for your hard work and leadership.
Bye, Trina.
Hello, Miss Angie. How are you? I'm bringing you back in. Where are you at, Miss Thing?
I went, okay, so I had to get my keys. You know how like you have that padlock on your house, and then my battery died to the padlock. So I couldn't get in my house. So I had to have a locksmith come. And now I'm going to the Boys and Girls Club because I work at the Boys and Girls Club. I teach double Dutch. I'm bringing double Dutch back. We're double Dutch. Yes, ma'am. So today I have double Dutch off, but I teach at all of the Seattle Public School elementary schools. Girl, I'm all over the place. I teach at all of the elementary schools. And I work for Seattle Public Schools, and I'm a mentor for My Sister's Keeper. I'm GirlTrek first, baby. You know what I'm saying? 2015. You know what I'm saying? And Shawn, so she worked at Rainier View, and when I first started GirlTrek, she used to be like, cause she's a fitness lover too. So she used to be like, well, what are you doing? What is GirlTrek? What is GirlTrek? And I'm like, man, you need to come figure it out. I'm telling you, because I'm a promoter. You know, I tell everybody about GirlTrek. And when we first started, it was like, they would be like, well, what is GirlTrek? Mikey put me on. She invited me, and then I invited the world. But so they would be like, well, what's GirlTrek? I would try to tell them, and then they'd be like, oh, I don't wanna. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But then when we started popping, they're like, I want to be GirlTrek. And I'm like, oh, you want to be GirlTrek now, huh? Okay, I see you. But it's just, so GirlTrek brings out the best in everybody because it surrounds you with good, positive women. You know what I'm saying? Women that know how to love themselves. You know what I'm saying? And know how to take compliments. Because I used to didn't know how to take a compliment. Somebody can be like, oh, you look pretty. And I'm like, girl, my hair is messed up. Or your nails look good. And I'm like, it's just acrylic. Or whatever the situation was, I didn't know how to just say thank you. And I'm a queen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a queen. And so there's tribulations, we all go through them, but it is what it is. We bounce back. And so the women that we're surrounded by help us bounce back. You know what I'm saying? We might get irritated sometimes at them, but our real friends, we pop back. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't never hold no grudge forever. You know, so that's what a real woman does. We know how to speak up for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's what GirlTrek probably didn't teach us that, but GirlTrek helps us stay consistent with that. You feel me? So that's what I'm on. And I love to say that I'm GirlTrek. Regardless, yeah, I do Double Dutch Divas. I teach everybody something that they probably already know how to do. I'm just trying to help somebody be better because somebody helped me be better. You know what I'm saying? So it trickles down, and that's what we do. There's always we should all be willing to get our crowns fixed.
Oh my goodness. Angie is rolling, y'all. I think we just lost her signal for a second. So we're going to jump to Mikey. Tell us who you are and why is GirlTrek so important to you?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Miss Angie, I think we lost you for a second. Now we just lost Mikey. Okay, Mikey's back. Okay, so we're going to have Mikey introduce herself. I'm going to come back to you, Angie. You on fire, but you got a weak signal. So Miss Mikey, tell us real quick a little bit about who you are and what does GirlTrek mean to you?
Okay. Hi, everyone. I go by Coach Mikey. I've been with GirlTrek since 2015. I am one of the city organizers. I also teach hip hop spin, and I also teach hip hop. I do a 30-minute hip workout. And that is I call it Crunk Cycle and Crunk Hit. I also partner with the City of Seattle, the Get Moving program, which provides my class to be free for the community. So I encourage everyone to take advantage of it. I'm starting my online classes at the end of March as well. So all it takes is for you to get the link and log into the hit workout.
So what's the link? We're gonna get the links from Angie too, because you know I'm gonna try to do some double Dutch and everything Angie's talking about as well. So tell us, how do we find your class, Mikey?
Okay, so you can follow me on Facebook under Mikey MYKE, or Instagram under Mikey as well, or you can look up my Instagram page under Crunk Cycle 206, Crunk Cycle 206. And I'm at Rainier Community Centers on Tuesdays at 6:45 for Hip Hop Spin. But that won't start until the end of March.
So we're gonna, if you can share all of your details, we're gonna make sure that these opportunities are part of our ongoing, consistent, moving efforts to move things forward. So it's really about living your best, most successful, most powerful year yet. And so tapping into women like you who are just high energy. I'm loving Angie, Mikey, Shawn, I mean, this has been so amazing. So tell us a little bit more about this idea of the sisterhood. Now, Angie was just talking about how it has changed her, how it helped her to amplify and be more consistent in accepting who she is, the queen that she is. How would you say being a part of GirlTrek has impacted you? I mean, were you always working out? This is kind of your thing, and then GirlTrek?
I was always in the fitness world, but GirlTrek has led me to make connections. As far as going further in the fitness world and providing more opportunity for people to take the class. So it provided me opportunity, it provided me network, it provided me sisterhood with women that I have never known before. It created a bond. It creates memories with them. It creates a connection. Like I said, networking, and just a positive sisterhood, and it exposed me to be more and fall in love with the outdoors as well.
I love this so much. Now, I heard Angie say, whenever you're ready, just let us know. When you get your signal back, we'll bring you back on. But I heard her talking about this idea of.
I'm back, you guys. Sorry.
No, that girl, we know how it is when you were rolling, with
I know,
a signal.
I'm pushing it.
Keep rolling. We love it. So we guys talked about walking outside versus walking inside. And I know Shawn Simmons celebrated walking 365 days outside. Huge, huge accomplishment. It sounds like you're doing some biking, some crunk biking. That sounds indoor. The double Dutch, I guess, could be indoor or outdoor. Do you have any recommendations or any words of wisdom for women who might be new to this game or just really ready to get out and about? Does COVID play a role in any of the work that you guys are doing? You know, if you're saying women can just walk, what recommendations is GirlTrek? I know at one point you stopped walking. Now are you're back walking collectively? Are there any rules that people should know about? I'm gonna get some ladies together. I would say Saturday, but I'm a good time walker. The weather has to be good. I don't walk in the rain. I need some, I'm a newbie. So I'm gonna check the weather and figure it out. But what advice should we think about if we're trying to bring a group together related to COVID?
Can you
Mikey?
guys?
We can, but you're.
Let me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just give me like 2 more minutes.
Okay, you are relieved of duty. So Mikey or Shawn, either one of you want to tell us, what are you telling people about walking and as it relates to getting groups together in COVID? We just staying 6 feet apart, walking outside. Is it safe? What would you share with women?
Yeah, we definitely encourage women to still continue to wear their masks. We are continuing, well, it's your choice, but I do highly recommend people to get vaccinated, but that's your choice. And then just give each other 6 feet, but at the same time, just wear your mask. But we're outdoors, so if that really plays a big deal in it, it helps out a lot being outdoors compared to being in close quarters and stuff. So
I love it. Shawn, any
And
thoughts?
so many things changing. We've seen the inconsistencies of so many of our big organizations as far as, from federal to state levels and all that. So a lot of things is, well, common sense, but as my great grandmother used to say, sense ain't common. And so, basic things of knowing your status. If you are, from the basic, like back in the day, if you are sick, stay home. So if you are able to test yourself, to know what your status is and stay away, then please do so. You know, like Mikey, I'm going to continue to have my mask, but the beauty of being outdoors, you know, we breathe so many toxins and chemicals and, you know, the radiation and all this that we're surrounded in, unfortunately, in this world that we live in. So we're constantly being bombarded by toxicity. So you do what you need to do to protect your health. And so they recommended, I remember reading, you know, it's not a conscious, you know, trying to gather big groups and, you know, close off streets and all that kind of thing, but just use some common sense. You know, if you're walking with, you know, anywhere from 5 to 10 people, you know, just use some common sense with some spacing and, you know, have your mask. But like with anything now, it's your choice and prerogative as to what you are wanting to do when you're outdoors. And so that's where I am with that, you know, just have some common sense and stay home. If you know that you are infected with anything, just take care of other people and stay home if you're sick.
I love that. I love that. It makes perfect sense. Now, any final words you want to
And your
share about?
secretary-
Any final words you want to share about?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try to meet you, Angie. So, any final words you guys want to share as relates to what is going to be happening with GirlTrek throughout the year as we move into? Oh, so Angie just got settled. I think she's inside now. We might be able to bring her back on. Let me know when you're ready, Angie. Give me a heart. Give me a thumbs up. You're settled. All right, I'm bringing you back on. Yes.
Well, yeah, because I was I'm always moving around. I promise you guys. Hey, you guys. I know I got on the phone. I was all like, but I was hearing all of the questions. I'm not always so hyper, okay? So
we love hyper.
But
if you not met me, hi, my name is Tracy, and I'm overboard and extra on a regular. So it's all good.
Right. I can't help it because I think, you know, just being alive makes me happy, you know, being that if I can encourage somebody else to be happy, then that's just what makes me happy. So that's just the type of person that I am. But I was hearing everything like as far as what GirlTrek plans to do, like as far as, you know, COVID. So I work for Seattle Public Schools and they're ready to, you know, take the mask off. And I work in the special ed department. And I don't think everybody's going to want to take the mask off. You know what I'm saying? Because we just got our kids used to keeping the mask on and it confuses them. They spit, they do all the type of stuff. But I love my kids. So I'm a hugger and everything. So I'm keeping my mask on. And then I'm encouraging, you know, people to do the right thing and keep their mask on. You know, I'm vaccinated, I'm boosted and all this stuff, but that stuff's not going to keep you safe. Your mind, body, and soul is going to keep you safe, and your faith is going to keep you safe. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. So I'm going to keep my mask. You see, I got my mask on right now, but I'm in the back room. Mm-hmm. So, but and as far as GirlTrek, man, we're popping. Okay. They don't know about the 206. We stay popping. We do parades. We do block parties. We do all that. We'll do your birthday party if you want us to. You know what I'm saying? And it's all part of communication. It's all part of unity. You know what I'm saying? So when we come as one, so like last year we did the Yamoja Festival, right? Now we've always done the parades. So now I do Double Dutch, and so I'm Double Dutch Divas. Man, we did Double Dutch Divas in GirlTrek, and we had that whole joint popping. They know about GirlTrek in Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
You gotta have a voice. Yeah, and when you introduce GirlTrek, you have to be enthusiastic about it. Like GirlTrek Seattle, GirlTrek Seattle, we got the nomination award for keeping it popping. We bring it back. You know what I'm saying? National. When we went to stress protest, they calling GirlTrek Seattle up on the stage, and it's amongst all the states. All the states, but the 26 is popping. You know what I'm saying? So we love each other, and when we don't know somebody that's part of Seattle, we introduce. You know what I'm saying? If it's Tacoma, or if somebody lives in Tacoma, and like for instance Trina or Mikey, they know somebody in Tacoma, they're like, okay, if you can't come to Seattle, here Tacoma got such and such over there, I'm about to link you in. Or oh yeah, Kent, they got somebody, I'm about to link you in. So man, we're nationwide around here.
I love the partnership. I love the idea of just saying, wherever you are, what I'm hearing is basically wherever you are, you can find some GirlTreks or create your own GirlTrek community.
Exactly.
Now, if someone was watching and looking at us, Would they be correct in saying GirlTrek is just for women? Is it just for Black women, or is it for anyone?
Man, we're Black folks around here.
So GirlTrek was founded specifically to address the inequities in healthcare related to Black women compared to other women. So anyone can walk, obviously, but you're saying the organization was founded by Black women specifically to address the known challenges, the inequities in healthcare, and the way Black women experience many illnesses, including, I think it was Trina who mentioned heart disease.
Right, because there's other nationalities that have their own organization. So why can't we?
And do you walk with family? Do you like encourage people to walk with their youth, or?
We do family walks. We say bring your kids. Like my son was the photographer for one GirlTrek session. He took pictures of everybody. They're like, Ocean, get over here and take this picture. So it's like, even if we do have a family walk and we bring our sons, then like Mikey brings her son. So we have our young kings walking, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's part of what we put out there. So what we put out there is what we get, so.
I love it.
And so walking too is one of the simplest things you can do. If you are ambulatory and you're healthy enough to get out there to walk, because, a lot of other things, if you skate, you need skates. If you play tennis, you're gonna need a racket and a ball and go to a court. If you play basketball, you need some equipment. So basically your body is your equipment. Your temple is the only one you get while you're here in this earth. And so when you're out there getting ready to go walk, I teach a lot of just simple, basic things that we overlook because, we could have bad posture. You could be having bad shoes. As a former fitness instructor, we had to rotate our shoes out often because when you're doing even low impact, high intensity, you still are wearing on the soles of your shoes. So, you need to think about those things. And GirlTrek founded this organization specifically focused on us don't wait for permission to save your life. And so walking is one of the basic, most simple ways you can do that by getting some, like I said, quote, fresh air, but it's a beautiful thing to be outside, particularly in nature. But I'm also a holistic person. And so I'm thinking about the totality of taking care of this temple, spirit, soul, and body. So you're also doing things like eating well and minimizing sugars and fats and things that are harming our bodies. So we have to have hydration and just those simple basic things. So we are taking back our health and our life because, as I say, a life doesn't go well if you're not healthy. And we're seeing those disparities in the lives of Black women. So that's why this is such a wonderful organization, because it is focusing and reminding us how important we are. We are the anchors of our community. We are the anchors of our families. And so we must make ourselves a priority and make self-care the essence of our day. And we do that by getting outside, lacing up, and getting our feet to the pavement.
Well, I don't know what else we can say on that one. All we're gonna do is get to walking, ladies. So how do they find you? How does someone find GirlTrek? Is it GirlTrek.com? Girl, GIRL, TREK.org or .com?
So if you're on Facebook, you can go to GirlTrek and then Seattle.
Oh, GirlTrek Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And you'll find out special events upcoming and walks, and they'll be posted on the GirlTrek Seattle Facebook page as well.
Okay, so
but also I wanted this our season opener, our GirlTrek season opener will be doing that on March 12th. That's Saturday. We have 2 neighborhood walks going on. We have one at the Renton Cedar River Trail at 9 o'clock. The ladies meet up at the Renton Stadium across from the trail at 9 o'clock. So towards the back of the parking lot where the trail starts, that's where they'll do I think, Shawn, you do a warm up in the morning before the walk and stuff, and they'll do that walk there. And then also for the people that live more north in Seattle, we'll be doing a walk at Seward Park at 9 o'clock in the morning as well. And that meetup area would be at the tennis courts we'll be meeting women at the tennis courts at 9 o'clock for a walk around the loop at Seward Park, and that's going to be March 12th. And then also, GirlTrek is celebrating Harriet Tubman's 200th birthday in tribute to that on March 10th. That's a Wednesday. They are encouraging every Black woman across the world to stop what you're doing and walk 2.2 miles. I know that earlier that morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can listen to a podcast with one of the co-founders, Vanessa Garrison. She'll be on the podcast with one of Harriet Tubman's family members as well. They'll be joining on the live call. So we encourage women to stop what you're doing on March 10th to celebrate Harriet Tubman's birthday. Please walk 2.2 miles and get it in. And then we encourage women to wear the GirlTrek shirt in blue, take a picture and post it on our GirlTrek Seattle Facebook page as well.
So where can we get the GirlTrek t-shirts, y'all? I'm in, I'm all in.
GirlTrek.org, GirlTrek.org. This is where you can purchase your GirlTrek Super Blue Hero t-shirts, and they have different styles. You can get sweatshirts to tank tops to little half tanks. They are all in leggings as well, coats, jackets. They have everything there. So GirlTrek.org.
I love it. I'm about to order me some stuff. I'm going to get me an East Coast thing, but East Side walking started, but I'm actually going to find you guys. I am so excited to connect with each of you. This is just the beginning of an absolutely amazing year. So you start walking in March. The first March is March 10th. We have a Saturday, March the 12th. And much more to go. So we're going to find you on GirlTrek on Facebook, as well as GirlTrek.org to go get your GirlTrek beautiful blue, superhero blue gear. I'm excited. Any final words you ladies want to share? This is amazing. I know Angie got something to say. Look at that face. Look at that big old smile.
Take back your life, ladies. Do what you need to do for you.
I just want everybody to just not stop and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, I swear that a lot of people from GirlTrek that I started in 2015 as well. You know what I'm saying? Mikey brought me on, and then the trickle effect, but everybody is building off of the foundation of being independent, being strong-minded, you know what I'm saying? Individuals, women, that we're not trying to be silent no more. We've all been through our little different struggles. You know, some of us been divorced. I've been divorced. I bounced back and I'm better than ever, you know? And so we've been tested so that we can have a testimony. You know what I'm saying? We are somebody, and we're of age. I'm 45, just turned 45 in February. You know what I'm saying? We're looking fresh 21. We're looking better than the
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so in the thing when we're building our business, it all revolves around living your best life, healthy living, healthy willing. You know what I'm saying? Mikey got her crunk cycle popping. She got the little half shirts. Man, got my back all popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, everything is just going the way that it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud to say that I'm part of GirlTrek, and I'm proud to say that we started from the bottom and now we're here. And I'm the one that be on the mic, baby. I'm the one that be on the bullhorn.
I can see that. I can see that. Do you need a bullhorn? Because I know I got
two of them. We
I love it. Thank you, ladies, so much. Mikey, you're smiling. You want any final words as we close?
Just to follow Harriet Tubman's words. She never asked anybody for permission for her freedom. I encourage all Black women, you don't need to ask for permission for your health, for you to save your life and to stay healthy. So I'll leave on that note.
I love it. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
GirlTrek in the house.
Say that, you know.
Good to see you, Angie and Mikey. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you all. More to come. I'm in. We got this. Thank you.
All right, ladies. Have a good night.
Good night.